Your stomach feels puffy and your energy drops before the day starts. No matter what you eat, the weight simply refuses to move. Stop everything you are doing right now for 15 minutes. What you are about to hear is not a diet trick. It is not a supplement and not a brutal workout routine. It is a 3-minute habit you do before eating. Researchers say it may lower insulin levels far faster than fasting. Most people over 50 are doing the exact opposite each morning. That single mistake keeps your fat storage switch turned fully on. Stay with me because this gets simple, clear, and fast. By the end, you will know exactly what to do tomorrow. The real issue here is not willpower, age, or genetics. The real issue is a hormone called insulin working overtime. Insulin manages sugar in your blood every time you eat. Your pancreas releases it to move sugar into your cells. After 50, your cells slowly stop responding to insulin properly. Your body keeps pumping out more insulin trying to compensate. This condition is called insulin resistance, and it is common. It tells your fat cells to store more around your belly. It makes existing fat much harder to burn, even eating less. It drives sugar cravings that have nothing to do with weakness. It leaves you tired, foggy, and quietly inflamed most days. Most people try eating less or exercising harder to fix this. They get minimal results because they ignore what happens before food. That is exactly what this 3-minute morning habit targets directly. Here is something almost nobody realizes about their own body clock. Your body starts a hormonal process before you even wake up. This window is called the cortisol awakening response, and it matters. Cortisol, your stress and wake-up hormone, naturally spikes each morning. This is completely normal and meant to get you moving. But for people over 50, this spike causes a hidden problem. Cortisol tells your liver to release glucose into your bloodstream. This happens even before you have eaten a single bite. Your blood sugar rises on its own first thing every morning. Your pancreas then releases insulin to manage that early sugar spike. So your insulin is already elevated before breakfast even begins. Most people wake up, grab their phone, and start scrolling immediately. They feel stressed about the day, then reach for sugary coffee. Every one of these choices makes that insulin spike much worse. Stress pushes cortisol even higher than it already was. Sugar crashes your blood glucose faster than your body can handle. Sitting still keeps your muscles dormant and unable to help. Your muscles are actually your body's primary glucose disposal system. By 8 in the morning, your fat storage switch is fully on. Your metabolism is already running in the wrong direction entirely, and your day has not even properly started yet. This 3-minute habit interrupts that exact chain of events. It works directly inside that critical cortisol window every morning. Here is the habit, broken into 3 simple 60-second parts. You need no equipment and no special space to do this. The first 60 seconds is about engaging your large muscles. Do this the moment you wake, before checking your phone. Your muscles consume more glucose than almost anything else in your body. When muscles contract, they absorb blood sugar without needing insulin. This means you lower insulin demand before eating a single calorie. 10 slow body weight squats, going as low as feels comfortable to you. 10 standing marches, lifting each knee up toward hip height. 10 gentle calf raises, rising slowly up and back down. You are not sweating or working hard during this minute. You are simply waking your muscles so they can clear glucose. Research on people over 50 shows brief morning movement helps fasting insulin. We are not talking about a workout, only 60 seconds. The second 60 seconds focuses entirely on calming your cortisol response. A little morning cortisol is fine, but too much causes harm. Too much cortisol pushes your body straight into fat storage mode. The fastest proven way to regulate cortisol is controlled breathing. This technique is called box breathing, and it takes 1 minute. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold that breath gently at the top for 4 counts. Breathe out through your mouth slowly for 4 more counts. Hold again at the bottom for 4 counts, then repeat. Do this full cycle 4 times to complete your 60 seconds. During this minute, your vagus nerve becomes fully activated and calm. Your body shifts from a stressed state into genuine recovery mode. Cortisol drops, inflammation eases, and insulin sensitivity quietly improves. Studies on controlled breathing show measurable cortisol changes within minutes. We are compressing that entire effect into one focused morning minute. The third and final 60 seconds involves a simple hydration protocol. You will drink 16 ounces of water, room temperature or slightly warm. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, or instead use a fresh squeeze of real lemon juice. While you sleep, your body slips into mild overnight dehydration. Even mild dehydration raises cortisol and thickens your blood slightly. It slows your body's ability to clear metabolic waste products. Salt helps your cells actually absorb and retain that water. This matters even more for people whose kidney function changes with age. Lemon juice may support your system and insulin receptor sensitivity. Drink this water slowly, taking the full 60 seconds to finish. By the end, your muscles are active and your cortisol calm. Your cells are hydrated and your insulin system is properly primed. 3 simple minutes and your entire morning direction has shifted. Now, you might wonder why this works faster than skipping breakfast. Intermittent fasting gives your insulin system a genuine daily break. When you do not eat, insulin does not need to respond. Over time, this can meaningfully improve your insulin sensitivity somewhat. But fasting alone does not address your overnight cortisol spike. It does not activate muscles to clear that fasting glucose either. It also does not repair your cellular hydration levels at all. Someone who skips breakfast but scrolls in bed stressed and still, they remain dehydrated with their fat storage switch partially engaged still. This 3-minute habit does not replace fasting, it strengthens it. Practiced together, fasting becomes dramatically more effective than fasting alone. Even without fasting, this habit changes your entire morning hormone environment. That improved environment makes whatever you eat afterward easier to process. This effect comes from addressing 3 metabolic factors altogether: muscle glucose uptake, cortisol regulation, and cellular hydration combine powerfully. Stack these 3 together and results compound far beyond simple timing. Let us talk about why this matters so much after 50. Your body in your 50s and 60s is genuinely different physiologically. Several major metabolic shifts happen simultaneously as you age naturally. First, muscle mass declines steadily after your 40th birthday arrives. You can lose 1 to 2% of muscle yearly. By 55, that adds up to a significant total loss. Less muscle means more sugar lingering in your bloodstream longer. More insulin becomes necessary just to manage that extra sugar. Second, your mitochondria, the energy factories inside cells, grow less efficient. Aging mitochondria burn fat less effectively and depend more on sugar. This makes blood sugar swings sharper and recovery noticeably slower. Third, sleep quality naturally declines for most people past 50. Less deep restorative sleep directly worsens your insulin sensitivity overnight. Poor sleep alone can raise fasting insulin significantly by the next day.
High insulin then disrupts sleep further, creating a frustrating cycle. Fourth, hormonal shifts affect both men and women differently after 50. For women, menopause brings a steep drop in protective estrogen levels. For men, declining testosterone affects glucose metabolism and fat distribution similarly. This morning habit cannot solve every one of these shifts alone, but it directly counteracts the most damaging piece, your morning hormones. Morning hormones set the tone for the next 12 to 14 hours. Getting this window right ripples through your entire day afterward. So what should you actually eat once this habit is finished? The morning habit primes your metabolism, but your first meal matters too. Here is the golden rule: protein and fat before any carbohydrates. Eating bread, fruit, or cereal first spikes glucose almost immediately. That spike signals fat storage before your body can shift direction. Eating protein and healthy fat first blunts that entire insulin response. It also triggers glucagon, which helps mobilize stored fat for energy. You stay satisfied longer, which reduces mid-morning cravings significantly. You also protect and support your muscle mass, crucial after 50. Try 2 to 3 eggs cooked slowly in real olive oil. Add half an avocado for healthy fat, fiber, and potassium. A small handful of walnuts or almonds adds gentle, sustained energy. Black coffee or green tea rounds out a simple morning meal. You do not need anything complicated, just something genuinely strategic. Your body is not broken, and your metabolism is not your enemy. It is simply operating inside a system nobody ever fully explained. That system responds powerfully once you send it the right signals. 3 minutes is truly all it takes to change that message. 3 minutes every single morning, sent in a completely new direction. Your muscles activate, your cortisol calms, and your cells finally hydrate. That is the entire shift, repeated quietly morning after morning. Small, consistent signals like these are what actually move stubborn weight. Not extreme diets, not brutal workouts, just 3 focused minutes daily. Give your body what it has been missing this entire time. You deserve to feel light, clear, and steady in this body.